Hey folks, Bob here. Guess what? Bought myself a new to me truck. It's the 2015 Ram 2500 heavy duty. And it's got the Cummins diesel in it. It's 4-wheel drive. And nice brand new tires on it. It's in really good shape. It's got a little ding on the bumper right here. And got the running boards. I'm not sure if these mirrors flip up. Looks like they might. I'll check into that, how some of these Dodge mirrors will flip up like that. But got the turn signal blinkers. The it's pretty nice. Haven't purchased a tonneau cover for it yet. I plan to. Need to get one. It's all bone stock. It hasn't had any modifications done to it. None whatsoever. It's got the locking tailgate, which I kind of like. It's got a little ding. All these Dodges seem to have a little, where the trailer, you let the tailgate down, it hits the trailer tongue. Let's see, there's a fuel door on this side. Was there one on this side? I'm not sure if this is a dual tank. I guess it's just got a single tank. But it's a 2015, traded in my white 09 gas-powered Ram, which served me faithfully. And I've been moving in it. I cleaned out the white truck, the 09. She got a little stain in the seat here. Thought somebody might have had a Pepsi between her legs and spilt it. But it's a quad cab. My other truck was a regular cab, 2-wheel drive with a 4.7 gas motor. And it did okay. But to be honest with you, when I got that stock eliminated car, that heavy 4,000 pound car, and that 21 foot steel trailer, it struggled to pull all that. It was about, gosh, probably 7,000 pounds. It did it, but I felt like I was hurting it. So anyway, I'm moving in still, so a lot of this stuff will go in the tonneau cover once they get the tonneau cover put on and get plastic tote for the back there. But let's see here. I got this little pad right here that's messed up. Let's pop the hood. Let's see here, right here. It's only got 107,000 miles on it. Oops. See if I can pop the hood one-handed. Yeah, I think so. Oh, there we go. 6.7 turbo diesel. They didn't do a very good job of detailing under here. It's awful muddy. I think the guy that used this had it for me, that bought it new, used it to haul a skid steer or something. But she hasn't been tampered with. I like that. Got dual batteries. Everything seems to work on it. Let's fire it up. Tell you what, let me put you on hold just for a second. All right, had to get the club off the steering wheel. So let's put the key in. And let's fire it on up. You can see right there, 107,000 miles on it. Right there. 107.35. Get some air conditioning going. It's 90 degrees in here. Seems to run okay. It does have the thing for the DEF fluid. I may ride out by some diesel. What do you think? diesel sound. Let me get this camera mounted up and we'll go for a little spin. We'll probably ride up here and purchase some fuel. It's the second diesel truck I've owned. I had a 92 5 or 6 years ago. It was 4-wheel drive, club cab. Now that truck had, it was a Cummins diesel also, obviously, cut in the Dodge 92 Ram. It was a 3/4 ton. And it had, right on the valve cover, 400 horsepower. This truck, I looked it up, and it's rated at 350 horsepower and like 830 pounds-feet of torque. So I'm not sure why the horsepower dropped down from the 92, but of course this is the second time I've driven it. Was drove it home from the dealership. And as you can see, it seems to run okay. This gas station we're going to is busy. It's right on the highway. And I think they've only got one diesel pump, maybe two. And I've never really had much of a need to go to that pump. I always had gas burning engines, so this will be a first. We'll pull up in there, and if it's too full, they're backed up, then there's another station I can go to that's got like 6. I guess it matters, but be a little bit longer trip. We're gonna go through downtown Youngsville, North Carolina. Driving a 2015 Ram, 2500 6.7 Cummins diesel. I bought this truck to haul the race car, mainly the stock eliminator car. The Saturday night bracket car is a lot lighter, and the trailer I haul it on is a lot lighter. And I think my Dakota could haul it probably if push came to shove. In fact, I know it could. But I'd use this truck fit also. But the old 92 gas truck, I hauled it no problem. It seemed to be in a little bit of a bind with the extra 2,000 plus weight of that stock eliminated car and that steel trailer. So, and we're thinking maybe down the road get an enclosed trailer. If I get an enclosed trailer, I'll probably sell the steel trailer. I won't need it anymore. I'm gonna hang on to the old wood deck trailer. It's a good trailer. Bought it brand new. This station right here at the Speedway is the one that has like 6 diesel pumps, but it's too close to the house. I wanted to go for a little bit of a ride with you guys. Since we're going this way, we'll check the Sheets station out, which I think only has 2 on each side of an island. Yeah, maybe we'll be lucky getting there. It's usually, because it's right on the highway, it's packed. But maybe the diesel pump will be available. If not, we got enough to drive around for a little while. She's a bumpy, bouncy like you'd expect. I think the Dodges are of the main trucks, big full-size trucks. The Dodges probably ride the worst. That's what I've been told anyway. That's all I've ever owned is Dodges. This one here definitely has a choppy ride to it. The other truck rode good, but it was a long wheelbase, two-wheel drive. Once we get some fuel, we'll run up down the highway a little bit. Room in this truck than was the old truck was a regular cab. Had a little bit of room behind the seat, but not a whole lot. Had a little place there you could store some stuff. It was nice. And when I cleaned it out, I found out I had multiples of just about everything. I think I came out with four-way lug wrenches, 3 toolboxes, 2 little small ones and 1 big one. Like one big chest type box, and then 2 little handheld little cases. Here we go, this is the station right here. Let's see if we can get in here and fuel up. And where that white SUV is at is where I kind of wanted to go, but that's okay. We can get in right here, looks like. Yeah, they got diesel here, that's what I thought. It's on both sides of the pump. Let me turn you off, and I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in this thing. I don't call it gas, I call it fuel. And I'll be right back. Well, that was bizarre. First time I bought diesel, and you still own the gas cap has a lock on it. I didn't know that. The salesman opened it up for me when I was looking at it. Never see it. I didn't notice the lock, and luckily I had the key. That could have been bad. And then once I got the gas door open, there's no cap. All these modern vehicles don't have gas caps. It just had a red plastic plug, and it did not look factory, but I guess it is. Pull the plug out, and then I don't know if I did something wrong. I could never get the where it pulls your price up, and it did it for the gas and not for the diesel. It goes blank, and so I'm thinking, well, it's going to it's not going to pump any diesel fuel out. So I canceled that sale, and there's a button on the pump that says press here for credit. I pressed, and that's what happened, and it popped up on the screen, insert credit card. So I inserted a credit card, and it approved it a second time, and it canceled out all the prices on the gas pumps again, the 3 different grades. But the one for the diesel, it remained $3.79 a gallon, I think it said. So anyway, I just said, what the hell, let me stick the nozzle in and pull the trigger and see what happens, and it started pumping, but it never did put the... Oh, why it does that? It confused me when it resets the gas pumps to nothing where you can't see the price. I guess it's supposed to do that. If you're buying the diesel, it wants you to see that fuel price, I guess. I don't know. It just caught me off guard. I'm not used to doing this. So anyway, I put 6 gallons in it. And this guy, yeah, he's turning no turn signal. Figured he was riding the brake like he was. Yeah, let's get over lane. I think I've tested it. I have tested the cruise control. It works. Did that on the test drive. Actually, the test drive was the trip home. The salesman at the dealership, the manager, he said, just take the vehicle home. I hadn't even shown him my trade-in yet. He said, just take it home and drive it around a little bit. He said, come back in a day or two, let us know what you think. Bring you, if you want it, bring your trade in. If you don't want it, bring it back. So that's what it is. I took it home and drove it around a little bit, and decided I wanted it. Cleaned my trade-in out and drove it up the following day, I think it was. So anyhow, here we are. We're on the interstate, not the interstate, but highway. This is US 1. This takes you to Southern Virginia right here. If you head back that way, it takes you to Raleigh. As you can see, the truck runs great. Very good running truck. Probably shouldn't have canceled that first sellout. I guess it was ready to give me diesel. I don't know how I knew that. I hadn't pressed any button. That's bizarre. I guess when I fill up with gas the next time at that station, I'll have to check, see if it does that when I'm buying gas. If it zeroes all the pumps out, prices out of them, before you select which one you're purchasing. We'll ride you through the countryside a little bit. Just cruises along, just nice. I've got the fuel mileage thing set. Right now it's getting about 16.7, if you guys can see that. 16.8. Just cruising along. I think we're doing about 62. We're in northern Mexico right here. Doing about 62. Earlier, a little while ago, I was headed toward Virginia, but we made a detour. So I'm going to turn right here and head into the town of Franklinton. We're going to be right on the edge of the town. We want Franklinton's real close to Mexico. See there? You know your way around. Mexico's not that far from North Carolina. Kudzu. Oh, they're building an apartment. I was wondering what they were going to do there. They cleared all that land. You guys can't see that, but over here. They have cleared and put apartments in there. It's kind of cool. They come get me when they'll sell my place. Look at all the kudzu. My God. It's real strong down here. One of my buddies from Kentucky was asking me the other day, do we have kudzu down here? I said, they got kudzu all over the South. Man, what are you talking about? But it's really crazy down around this part of the country. Man, this truck is just running so good, man. I haven't pulled anything with it yet, especially anything heavy. So I figured a stock limited car is about $4,000. That steel trailer is probably $2,500. And tools and spare parts and spare tires and just different things. What we're looking at, what's that, 65? So add all that other stuff in. Probably looking at 7.5. Enclosed trailer will be more than that. I don't know what they did this interstate. There's always something coming. When two of them, they're both turning. It's way too tight. Turn here. Oh, they won't fix that. I don't know. All the stimulus money that we've put out. Been like that for 40 years. Pretty farmland right up in here for the next few miles. Nice pond on the left you're not going to see. So pretend I didn't tell you about that beautiful pond right there, that horse stable. Hey, y'all, you didn't hear that. I was telling my neighbor, I said, I've never seen them cutting grass out here, and the grass always looks nice. This is the first time that I actually see a few little weeds sticking up there. This is the first time I've noticed that. Who in the world could cut all this grass? They definitely, there's weeds all over through that fence there. Slipping in their old age. Whoa, get over here, Bob. Busy looking at the pasture. Another beautiful pond over to the left over there. They got the hay rolled up over here. I got some money on this pasture and horses and all through here. To the end of that, we're coming up the subdivision. Fairly new subdivision they built out here, and there's a school on the other side of it that's fairly new. So what do you guys think of the Ram? Got any Ram experiences out there? I figured at my age, I just turned 61. I figured at my age, if I don't know how many more years of racing I'm going to be doing, but go ahead and get it and you'd have it and retire from racing in 5 years or whatever. Sell everything, you know. Don't have very many miles on it still. Putting another subdivision over to the left over here. This here continues to stretch on. Here we're coming up on the school. I've gotten caught in this school traffic a couple times, and it is a nightmare. I've learned to avoid this place around 2:30 in the afternoon. Take the long way home. It's quicker. The pond over there they built is like an erosion pond for the school. So far so good. The old truck runs good. It's quiet. Can't even hear the damn engine running hardly. Barely on the throttle. 1100 RPM. Running about 48. Windy, twisty road going up an incline. She is definitely choppy. I have to get used to that. Back at the house. A few more miles. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Give me the thumbs up and tell me what you think about these Rams. These things ain't cheap. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. We do a lot of different things. I don't know if this channel has a true direction. We deal with cars. We've got a little racing, little junkyard tours, some car shows, and we drag some stuff out of the woods, and sometimes we try to fix them up and sell them. Sometimes we fix them up and don't sell them. We've got a lot of different things going on, but it's an automotive channel, just kind of like a vlog of my life and some of my buddies that I hang out with. So hit that thumbs up and hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the Ram. Y'all take care now. Bob out.